Hey guys, you know it's gonna be a good video. We're wearing matching aprons.
Back to the match, baby.
Yeah, so another installment for Your Ass is Hungry Now, and I feel like we've been cooking a little more heavier food, so we're gonna tie in a nice, spring-inspired dish today. What are we doing?
We're gonna be doing a nice pan-seared trout with a quinoa salad and a little fennel, radish, apple, vermicelli slaw on top.
We're gonna bring up next level, just a little lighter meal, a little healthier, for our bellies. We gotta nourish ourselves, All right, let's get to it.
Let's start making it.
For our quinoa salad, we're gonna roast some shallots for a vinaigrette. This is gonna bring the next level foundation of flavor throughout this. It's the main trigger. We're gonna peel 3 medium-sized shallots and some garlic. Crush some garlic. We're gonna roast our little package here at 325 degrees for 45 minutes. We have a lovely piece of steelhead trout here from our local market. We're gonna clean it up and show you guys how it's done. First, we're gonna start by giving this fillet a little rinse under cold water. And immediately after, we're gonna pat it dry with a paper towel. We're just gonna check our fish if there's any pin bones left. It looks like they all got taken out for us. Perfect. If not, we would just get a little tweezers and just get a little feel and a little pull out. And we'll flip our fillet over. It's descaled, but I find sometimes when we get from the market, they're just not as thorough as I like it to be. I find removing any excess scales will give us a cleaner sear and a crispier exterior. So I'm gonna run back my knife here and just see if I can pick off any of excess scales. We're gonna flip our fillet over. And looking at this here, I'm gonna cut into about 3 pieces. So here's where the head was. I'm just gonna take my knife and just clean that little bit off here. And where the tail was, I'm just gonna take that little guy off here. They did a pretty good job cleaning up this belly here. I'm just gonna give a nice little clean slice down here. Now that our fillet is squared off, I'm just gonna slice into 3 nice pieces. Flip her over, and then here we're just gonna give her a little pinch. Just give her a little score, just in case she curls up, get a nice even sear. And it's also sexy for that presentation. Now that our steelhead trout's portioned, we're gonna transfer it between 2 layers of parchment and put it in the fridge. When cooking with fish, I really like to keep my flavors clean. I just like to enhance it with a little bit of salt and citrus. So we're gonna make a quick citrus salt. For the citrus salt, we're gonna just have kosher salt, lime zest, and lemon zest. There's our citrus salt.
Next, we're gonna get our quinoa ready for the quinoa salad. I'm gonna throw 1 cup of quinoa in the pot. To the quinoa, we're gonna add 1 3/4 cups water, teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. I'm just gonna bring this over the stove, let it come to a boil, put a lid on it, and then shut it off. While the quinoa is cooking, I'm gonna prepare the knife cuts on the vegetables, so when the quinoa cools, we can assemble our salad right away. I'm gonna peel off the outer skin. We're gonna quarter a few cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna thinly slice a couple shallots. I'm gonna give a rough chop to these fennel fronds. A little fresh chopped parsley. I'm gonna brunoise this Scotch bonnet. Now all the quinoa salad ingredients are ready. Our quinoa is cooked. We're gonna get it on a lined baking sheet and let it cool down. Beautifully cooked. Spread it out nice and flat so it will cool faster. Into the fridge we go.
Time to make our vinaigrette. We're gonna take our shallots we roasted previously after they had a little bit of time to cool. Just gonna plop the center in there. Oops, a little slippery. 2 cloves of those roasted garlic.
Bounty, the quicker picker up.
Fresh lemon juice. Dijon for a binder. Splash of white wine vinegar. Nice acid note. Fresh thyme. Teaspoon of citrus salt. Teaspoon of sugar. We're gonna blitz this up. And we're gonna slowly emulsify our olive oil. There you have it, roasted shallot vinaigrette. We're gonna add a little more sweetness, a little bit of maple to adjust our seasoning. So we're gonna garnish our trout with a little bit of fresh slaw. We're gonna do fennel, apple, and radish. A classic combination. We're gonna get all these processed super fine on a mandolin and ready to marinate. Nice and thin. Pinch of parsley, fennel fronds, a little bit of vinaigrette. There you have it, fennel radish and apple slaw.
Our quinoa's cooled off, time to assemble our salad. Quinoa in the bowl, we're gonna add our shallots, diced cucumber, quartered cherry tomatoes, fennel frond, fresh chopped parsley, pinch of citrus salt, fresh cracked black pepper, splash of olive oil, and a few tablespoons of our vinaigrette. I'm just gonna mix this all together. I'm just gonna taste it for seasoning. That is delicious. It's nice, simple, light, fresh, really refreshing. It's a beautiful salad. We're gonna put this in the fridge until our fish is seared and we're ready to plate. Our last component of our trout dish will be our crispy vermicelli. I got 375-degree oil here. I'm gonna add some vermicelli noodles right into there. It's gonna puff them up. They're gonna be light and crispy. And that's all you gotta do. And take them out, dry them on a piece of paper towel, and season them with salt.
We have some creme fraiche here. It's gonna season with a touch of salt, a little bit of lemon juice, and marry them together. All right, we have our saute pan at medium-high heat. Add canola oil, a few knobs of butter. Let that melt down. We're gonna season our fish both sides with our citrus salt. We're gonna go skin side down in the pan away from us so we don't get a splatter. Give it a little shake. Apply pressure. That nice sear. We're gonna cook these guys about 95% of the way on the skin side down. Some may call it sin, but I love a little bit of cracked pepper in my fish. As you can see here, we're starting to get that color change, and slowly that white batter just coming out. That means it's coming up to medium. The skin almost acts as a barrier to make sure we keep that nice, beautiful, juicy flesh. All right, I'm gonna kill my heat. I'm gonna flip our fish. Beautiful sear. We're gonna sit in the pan for 1 minute. We just transfer fish to a paper towel, just remove any grease, and we're gonna let it rest for 4 minutes. Quinoa, trout, crema, fennel radish slaw, vermicelli, radish shoots, a little bit of vinaigrette.
Let's dig in. Beautiful fish.
Light, fresh.
Nice quinoa salad.
Oh. One texture note that I love is just silkiness and just the crisp exterior. Like it's just so juicy, that contrast together, man.
Crispy skin. That fresh cold salad. The veggies in there.
That screams fresh.
Right.
That little bit of anise and the fennel. The sweetness of the Honeycrisp apples.
Acidity from the tomato.
Oh wow.
That's really nice.
That's delicious. Well guys, you gotta try this one. The full recipe will be in the description.
They always are. All of our videos have the recipes in the description, so if you want to know what we're making or how to make it, read the description. Give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe because we got new videos every Saturday. Peace.
Peace.
See you next time.